What is up and is going on, guys? Simpzy here, and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 15 Manchester City career mode. In today's episode, we have the transfer deadline day. So first things first, put in the comment section down below players you'd like me to sign in January. To be quite honest, I don't know who you're going to suggest. We really did revamp the squad and inject some young youth players. We did buy, obviously, a couple of these players about to name. Well, Loris isn't young, to be quite honest, but we did manage to bring in Jordi Alba, Memphis Depay, Ross Barkley, and we did bring Negredo back on loan. So we've really strengthened the side all over. Also, in today's episode, guys, we have two matches, the first of which is against Arsenal at the Emirates. We're going down to London, and I really can't wait to play this match. Also, we have our first match in the Champions League in the group stages against Zenit. We are going all the way to Russia to hopefully a good result. So we are doing some negotiations here. Roma said they would pay 36 million for Joe Hart. So I have made the decision to mix it up a bit. I am pushing Yaya Toure back as centre defensive mid role. I've given him 3 games as a cam, and I just don't feel it's working. I feel that Navas should be coming off the bench and playing as the right mid, and we're going to be putting David Silva as the cam, and we're going to bring Fernandinho off. Because, I don't know, I really wanted to test it. I really wanted Yaya Toure to do well in the cam role, but it just wasn't working out. And from the results from last episode, which I'm about to go through, it might be because of that. But we managed to win 1-0 at St James's Park against Newcastle. David Silva managed to pick up a free kick, and Everton are still trying to get the services of James Milner. They put in like 3 bids, and they still don't want to accept any of my counter offers. We also had an unfortunate defeat against Liverpool in the last episode at the Etihad Stadium. We managed to lose 2-1. Edin Dzeko manages to pick up his first goal for the campaign. But Coutinho and it was Steven Gerrard to score a penalty, tucking it into the bottom left, which is brilliant. But Benzema actually signed for Chelsea for 60 million, so we really do have to watch out for the combo up front, which is Diego Costa and Benzema now. And also, I don't know what it was. For some reason, all the Premier League sides were boosting up their striker position, and it was Martinez, the Colombian, to sign for Arsenal as well. So, my God. They've actually got a really decent striker up front, which is crazy. But we're going to be going through the squad report now. Obviously, we did sign Loris, so he obviously hasn't gone up in stats. Mangala has gone up a +1, the 23-year-old, who is partnered with Vincent Kompany. Jordi Alba has gone up a +1 with only playing 4 matches. So has Navas. He hasn't even came up. For some reason, he's going down with his interceptions, but he's gone up a whole +1. So has Sami Nasri, Edin Dzeko, David Silva, and Sergio Aguero haven't gone up 1. Unfortunately, Frank Lampard has gone down a +1. I don't know why it says recently arrived from Chelsea for 200,000. He's on a loan at, is it New York City? I imagine that's because they're not in the game at the moment. That's why he's not there. But, hey, whatever. I guess that's why it is. Going through the youth players, they're starting to go up in stats as well. But you're most welcome to pause at any point in time to have an in-depth look at the squad port, because otherwise we're going to be here all day. We do have a match against Arsenal, and Danny Welbeck is currently the top goal scorer of the Premier League, and Giroud is 3rd. So, my God. We are playing on Legendary in this career mode as well, guys. I just wanted to remind you, I don't know if I even said it in the first episode, I'm sure you would have seen, but we are playing on Legendary, so it's going to be very interesting to see how we do against Arsenal here. Arsenal have a very strong sort of squad, even though we did win 3-0 against them. But Dzeko here manages to start off the first highlight, getting his shot blocked. But Sami Nasri manages to feed it to Kompany, and Kompany, looking like a striker here, has a dig at Chesney. But unfortunately, the shot was quite comfortably parried. But Yaya Toure on the ball here on a pretty dangerous position, manages to beat the Arsenal defender, but couldn't quite get up on the score sheet. But it's just unlucky that Yaya hasn't got up there. But Sergio Aguero here manages to be offside. He buries it into the top right. Lucky for Chesney. But Sergio Aguero on the ball here manages to find David Silva, who gets chopped down. And it was Jack Wilshere. So I'm pretty sure if you have a look in the match against Arsenal, it was David Silva to concede. He conceded a penalty kick take in the Capital One Cup, not the Capital One Cup, the Community Shield. But the penalty that David Silva manages to get for Manchester City, Sergio Aguero steps up and buries it to make it 1-0 against Arsenal, and they'll be absolutely hating that. Sergio Aguero just goes to the right, and Chesney, the Polishman, couldn't quite get up onto it. But hey, with that penalty, it's put us in a comfortable position, 1-0 up, and it's just started raining at my place, so I do apologise about that, guys, if you do hear a little bit of rain here and there. But we do manage to get another penalty here, and it was actually Koscielny to give it away this time, and it was a pretty, I don't know if that was a penalty or not. He did give the shoulder to Yaya and manages to hit the deck, but Sergio Aguero steps up to hopefully score his second goal of the match. Will he beat Chesney again? And he does. He goes straight down the middle. The Polishman goes to his left, Sergio Aguero's right, and we make it 2-0 against Arsenal. So very disappointing. I'm sure Arsene Wenger will be feeling at the moment. He'll be feeling disappointed that his side has conceded two, not one, but two penalties in this match, and it's put us in a very favourable position. And I'm liking that Sergio Aguero's buried 2 goals, and that the first penalty was his first goal of the season, so he scored 2 goals in this match. But we're still trying to get another one back on Arsenal. Nasri, the former Arsenal player, manages to find Sergio, who finds De Gecko, who gets his shot off. He probably should have feeded it to another Manchester City player. Went a little bit greedy, but nonetheless, Sergio Aguero on the ball, trying to get his hat-trick. Manages to weave in and out of the Arsenal defence. Manages to get back on his right. And the defence really, really trying not to concede another penalty, because how shit would that be for them to lose 3 penalties? And it was Koscielny to... I don't know. I can imagine why that happened. They were really concerned about not losing another penalty, and it was good to see Sergio get his hat-trick there. But Memphis Depay off the bench manages to feed it to Ross Barkley, who feeds it to Yaya, who feeds it furthermore to Navas. Jesus Navas gets his shot off, and it was a quite comfortable win. But will we get one more in the dying stages? No, we don't. It was a 3-0 win, another 3-0 win against Arsenal, and it was a good recovery match against Liverpool. We end up losing, but we do have the group stage in the Champions League. Now, we have a very interesting group stage. We have FC Porto, we have Atletico Bilbao, and obviously Zenit. So you're most welcome to pause and have a look at all the other groups in the Champions League at the moment, guys, but he's bucketing down at the moment. I don't know if you can hear that. I do apologise. I want to continue with this commentary, and a little rain didn't hurt everyone. So we will be going with the blue kit, because I didn't really want it to the purple kit, sorry. We're going to go with the purple kit because it's going to clash with the home or the away blue kit. Yeah. I actually went back and made it white to make it just a little bit more clearer. But we are playing Zenit in a rather shit sort of stadium, to be honest. But we're going to be playing our full team. We're going to be going 110% to get as much of a goal difference as possible, and really just hopefully improve the side. But look at this first attack here. Awesome footwork from De Gecko. Sergio manages to find David Silva, and Zenit really weren't showing up to this match, just letting a goal just before the 10th minute that easily in. I think he might have actually got a hand to that. No, he didn't. It might have looked in the replay. I don't know why I thought that. But the number 21 Spaniard, David Silva, with his left foot wonder, manages to hit it in. And Sami Nasri whips this crazy ball in. And Jesus Navas, with the crumbs, nearly got his shot off. But Sergio manages to find Edin Dzeko, and Edin Dzeko feeds it onto his left-hand side, hits it on his left boot, and puts it into the back of the net just before the 36th minute to make it 2-0 at Zenit. We're 2-0 up. We're in a pretty comfortable spot, and we're really doing well. So, guys, if you are enjoying this Manchester City career mode, make sure to leave a like. I would really much appreciate it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with this Manchester City series. And if the sub box is failing, because sometimes it does, follow me on Twitter at Simpzy. Every time I upload a video, a tweet automatically goes out. So that is incredibly handy that you guys won't miss a video. And you can even turn on notifications, so you get a notification tweet if you're using an iPhone. Which is basically like me texting you without you having my number, saying, hey, I uploaded a video, come check it out, because I know sometimes when I'm really eager to watch a video of like the YouTubers I like to watch, I do that often. But we do manage to feed it here to Memphis Depay, and what a player he has been, coming off the bench and scoring so many times. Scores his first goal in the Champions League to make it 4-0 against Zenit. I usually bring him on the 75th minute, but we're currently 3-0 up. I really wanted to bring him just after half time to obviously pick up some goals and put it to his record. But 4-0 up against Zenit here, we're just absolutely dominating. Nasri here with the roulette. He manages to get cut down, and Zenit do manage to get a late substitution. But Sergio Aguero, who's stepped up and scored 2 out of 2 penalties in today's episode, will he score a third? He did pick up a hat-trick against Arsenal, and he does. Puts it straight, or it's kind of to the middle, not quite the right-hand side, but Sergio Aguero makes it 5-0 at Zenit and scores his third penalty of today's episode. Absolutely fantastic from the little Argentine, and I'm really happy with the result at the moment. I'm sure the Russian side wouldn't whatsoever. But guys, thank you very much for watching. If you've watched all the way through, I really do appreciate it. And remember to go out and have a fantastic rest of your day after you've watched this video, guys. Thanks a bunch for watching. Simpzy out.